Pat Sajak's daughter looks like her iconic mom. Heidi Klum and Helene Bushovin Samuel at age 11. Heidi Klum has 4 children, and her oldest daughter, Helene Bushovin Samuel, looks the most like her. Helene has a good sense of style, just like her famous mother. People can't help but admire them whenever they're seen together. Heidi and her new husband, German rocker Tom Kaulitz, got married for the second time in 2019. As for Helene, it's too early to say what will happen to her, but if it's anything like her mother, who was a beauty, it's sure to be grand. Julia Roberts and Hazel Motor at age 11. Hazel Motor is the daughter of the well-known actress Julia Roberts, so it's clear that the two are linked. Motor is only 11 years old, so it's not clear if she'll reach the same level of success as her mother. However, she has everything she needs to do well. She just needs to work hard. Since she was 20, Julia worked hard in front of the camera, which might explain why she's worth almost $500 million. Robert Redford and Shauna Redford at age 56. Robert Redford was interested in playing from a young age. He had 4 kids with his first wife, Lola Van Wagenen. Shauna Redford is one of them, and she looks like her famous father. Robert may have decided to spend his whole life in front of a camera, but Shauna did not. She kept her life as quiet as possible. In 1985, she married Eric Schlosser, the man she loved very much. Robert, on the other hand, said that he would stop acting in 2018, right after he finished shooting The Old Man and the Gun. Angelina Jolie and Vivian Marceline Jolie Pitt at age 7. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's twins, Knox Leon and Vivian Marceline Jolie Pitt, were born in 2008. Even though their parents are having a hard time and have been going through divorce lawyers, the kids seem to be having a very happy childhood. From the most recent pictures of little Vivian, it's clear that she'll be a lot like her mom and have a lot of possibilities. Kirk Douglas and Michael Douglas at age 30. If your parents are Kirk Douglas and Diana Dill, you're bound to do great things, and Michael Douglas is no exception. The actor has had a very great career that's lasted for more than 50 years. He's been in many big movies, and Douglas Jr. has won many awards for his work. Michael started playing when he was only 24, and since he's still doing it in his 70s, we could say he's come a long way. Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson at age 25. Kate Hudson can be very proud of her mother, Goldie Hawn, who gave her skills and, at the very least, a personality. Hudson's mom became famous in the 1960s. A few decades later, she did the same thing and became a real movie star by acting in many movies and TV shows. Hudson's job in Hollywood didn't start until she was barely in her 20s. Lisa Bonet and Zoe Kravitz in their 20s. Zoe Kravitz is a true Hollywood wonder. Her parents, Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet, are a great team. The actor, singer, and model gets compliments everywhere she goes, including for her latest roles in Mad Max, Fury Road, and Big Little Lies on HBO. Both mother and daughter started working in Hollywood when they were teenagers. But Zoe seems to have done better in her many jobs. When Lisa was cast on The Cosby Show, everyone knew her name. Minnie Riperton and Maya Rudolph at age 29. Maya Rudolph started her career when she was in her early 20s in the 1990s. It didn't take her long to become one of Hollywood's most famous actors. Her mother, Minnie Riperton, had also had a great voice and became well-known quickly, just like her daughter. Minnie lost her fight with cancer and died at the young age of 31. This means that they'll never get to work together. Faith Hill and Maggie McGraw at age 19. Even now, we can see why Faith Hill's music and personality have made people like her and why Tim McGraw fell in love with her. Maggie McGraw is the singer's daughter, and everyone agrees that she looks and acts a lot like her mother. Maggie is still studying hard and going to school at Stanford. Maggie is lucky to be able to go to the best school and get a degree. Her mother dropped out of school to start a singing career and get married young. Prince Charles and Prince Harry at age 33. Prince Harry has a lot to be proud of. He's a member of the royal family, which is pretty cool on its own. Harry is kind and down-to-earth like his mother, but he also has a lot to thank for his father, Prince Charles. At the age of 33, both Prince Charles and his son, Prince Harry, got married. In 1981, Prince Charles married Lady Diana. And in May 2018, the royal wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle took place. Wesley Snipes and Akhenaten Kiwa T. Snipes at age 14. There are some things that are the same between Wesley Snipes and his son Akhenaten Kiwa T. Snipes. But Akhenaten gets a lot of his looks from his mother, Nak-young Park, who is an abstract expressionist painter. Park and Snipes have been married since 2003, and they have 4 happy children together. Islet Juati, Alifa Jehuti, and Alimaya Moa T. Snipes are the names of Akhenaten's brothers. If you don't understand the names, you're not the only one. The star of Blade is now 56 years old, and when he's not taking care of Akhenaten and the rest of his family, he likes to read, practice martial arts, and learn about different religions. Blanket and Michael Jackson at age 16. When it comes to the King of Pop and his son Blanket, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Michael Jackson made a lot of money because he was one of the most popular singers of all time. Jackson made millions of dollars every year, but he was having trouble paying his bills. Michael Jackson's kids won't have to worry about money, though. They reportedly got $8 million in fees right now, and when they turn 30, they'll inherit $1.74 billion. So don't worry. Antonio Banderas and Stella Banderas at age 21. Some of you may remember that stars Antonio Banderas and Melanie Griffith were once married to each other. Even though their marriage didn't last, Stella Banderas is their daughter. Stella hasn't shown any signs yet that she wants to do what her parents do for a living. For now, she just wants to live quietly and use her parents' money until she gets a steady job. Antonio, her father, started working in show business when he was 22 years old in his native Spain. He became well-known in Hollywood when he started making English-language movies like Desperado and Mambo Kings. Maggie Sajak and Pat Sajak at age 23. Pat Sajak is a TV star, a former weatherman, and a talk show and game show host. He's best known for leading the game show Wheel of Fortune. Since 1981, he's been running the show. Leslie Brown Sajak is Pat's wife. She's a photographer and they have 2 kids, Patrick, born in 1990, and Maggie, born in 1995. Maggie Sajak is a country singer who's just starting out. People compare her music to that of Sheryl Crow, Carrie Underwood, Jewel, and Eva Cassidy. If Maggie got her father's talent for show business, she'll be a huge star for sure. Phil Collins and Lily Collins at age 23. Phil Collins, a British singer who started his career when he was 17, is one of the most well-known and important acts in the world. He's very proud of his daughter, Lily Collins, who's an actor and model. Lily started modeling when she was young, and she's already worked with some of the biggest names in the fashion world. But Lily hasn't just done well as a model, she's also been in some great movies like The Blind Side, Priest, and Abduction, to name a few. Clint Eastwood and Scott Eastwood at age 30. Clint Eastwood made a name for himself in Hollywood a long time ago, and his son Scott Eastwood has followed in his footsteps, becoming a very successful actor who's been in movies like The Forger, Suicide Squad, Mercury Plains, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and earning a net worth of $10 million. Mel Gibson and Milo Gibson at age 27. Mel Gibson is one of the most talked about stars in Hollywood, but that doesn't make him any less interesting. The actor's been very successful for a long time, and his son, Milo Gibson, chose to become an actor like his father. Milo is working on a new movie right now called Hurricane. When the time comes, Milo might also have a great memory behind. When his father began playing, he was about the same age as Milo is now.